Bang! Welcome to Cryptocurrency Blockchain News, a cryptocurrency and blockchain aggregated news show on YouTube. Look, it's going to be drinking. Look, it's going to be smoking. Look, there's going to be swearing. Look, you've been warned. So look, here I come. In 3, 2, 1. Bang! Welcome, everybody. Black, white, gay, straight, Christian, Muslim, Jew. Welcome. My name is Shomari Clarke. Welcome to Cryptocurrency Blockchain News. You are now about to witness the greatest show on earth. The greatest show in the multiverse. Bang! Greatest daggone show in the daggone multiverse. We have a great show for you today. Bang! All right, everybody. Yes. All right, guys. All right. Yes, we're going to talk about FTX. What happened, Shomari? What went down there? Don't worry. We're going to get into all that. We have pure chicken today. Today's show is full of chicken. We got all the chicken that you can eat today. All right. So before we do that, all right, so FTX, we'll talk about it when we do the market overview at the beginning, right? But as for today's stories, so this is what we're going to do, okay? I got good news for you today, and I got bad news for you today. So we're going to start with the bad news and then finish you off and send you on your weekend, the rest of it, what's left of it, with the good news, all right? Believe me, there is way much more good news than bad news, everybody. Settle down, calm down. I'm going to talk about the FTX crap, and then we're going to get back on to real fucking news, all right? Don't worry about it. So, but the stories of the day. Bang! VeChain has a new partnership. We're going to talk about that. I know. With who, Shomari? I know. We'll read it when I get there. I didn't write it. And then, bang! New partnership with IOTA and Dell Computers. They're going to work on climate change. Yes. And then, bang! Chainlink to the rescue. It's Chainlink to the rescue. Well, this is so important, and then this ties into the FTX thing, okay? Chainlink is going to offer proof of reserve services. These motherfuckers got to prove that they got the fucking money they say they got. Like any other corporation. Yeah, it's what's called quarterly earnings reports. Anyway, we'll talk about that shit when we get there. That's going to be valuable. And look, this is why I want to tell you to calm down, everybody. Calm down, everybody. American senators, U.S. senators, say they are still committed to offer crypto regulations and allow the market to go, even despite the FTX collapse. Yeah, exactly. So look, we're going to talk about it all. And then we're going to do the shout-outs and daily summary as per usual. So, bang, let's begin. Now we begin with a little bang. And then we head on over here and we do... Wait, shit. I just fucked up something. Right in the middle of my shit. And then we head on right on over here and we do a little bang. And then we do a little bit of refresh. Get the fresh numbers. Daggone, that is some ugly shit. All right, price of Bitcoin, $16,552. Or $534 now. And when I left you last time, we were at $20,069. So obviously we have gone down. 3,000 and what is this? $535. All right, down $3,535. All right, so let's get to FTX. Shomari, man, that thing, fuck this week, Shomari, man, that was all fucked up. It was fucked up, Shomari, FTX. All right, it was fucked up. Fucked up in a big way, so let's talk about it. FTX is an exchange. It went, hold on, let me get myself situated, daggone. Let me get my beverages in order. So look, FTX, right? Okay, it's run by Sam Bankman-Fried. This thing fucked up. It blew up and it blew up large. Now let's get real about it. These guys are all doing shenanigans behind the scenes, okay? That's why we need the regulations to come so that these guys have to, perform by the standards that our stock market and our other exchanges perform by, right? Like, if you're new to this channel, my name is Shomari Clarke. I'm a Forex trader, professional Forex trader. I do not have a 9-to-5 job Yeah, my money makes me money. You know what I'm saying? I don't work for money. Money works for me. And so obviously I have a brokerage account. I have a couple. And I've had many brokerage accounts. And never once has my shit been stolen. Never once has anything like that happened. You know why? Because the brokerages that I'm on are regulated. They have to meet certain standards. And that's what the problem with these crypto exchanges is that they're not regulated yet. So technically, whatever they do is not a crime yet, right? You can only do a crime once a law is passed saying you're not allowed to do something. That's how these guys get away with, their customers' money getting all stolen and everything, and they don't even pay it back, right? All right, so FTX in particular. Let's talk about FTX. So how did it happen, Shomari? What's the problem? So first of all, it happened because CZ from Binance ratted out his buddy there, Sam Bankman-Fried. And where was the money then, Shomari? Where'd the money go, Shomari? Well, what Sam Bankman-Fried did was he has a little girlfriend. And his little girlfriend runs a little investment firm called Alameda. And what he was doing was he was taking FTX client money, giving it to his girlfriend to trade in her investment firm, and making money. You know what I'm saying? That's what he was doing, taking client money, giving it to her, trading it. Now that is not uncommon. I know, as crazy as that might sound, it doesn't happen often, but corporations give money, not their client money, but they give money to an outside firm to invest on their behalf, right? And stuff like that. But what he did was steal his client's money, right? He stole the actual money of the FTX customers, right? If you're FTX and you're making profits, that's fine. If you want to take your profits and hand them over to some other entity to invest for you or whatever, you're allowed to do that. That's perfectly fine. What you are not allowed to do is take your client's money and give it to some investment firm who just so happens to be your fucking girlfriend. Now, let me tell you something about Alameda. Alameda is a quant investment firm. It's a quant shop. Okay? What a quant shop is quants are investors who believe that there's let me say it. I'm saying it in a good way so you'll get it. They believe that math alone can make them money in the markets. They believe that that there are patterns in the markets and all they have to do is write the good enough code that they can have their trading platform trade for them, with this magical math. Okay, so I want to give you an example. You ever seen online, or even here in crypto land, right? You can buy these things called bots, right? To trade for you. Hey, buy a trading bot. Right? That's quant shit. That's quant stuff. A quant put together that algorithm, which is just you can call it a bot, but it's just an algorithm. And he thinks that that's the magical formula. That's why there's so many bots in the markets. Like so I'm a Forex trader. And in my markets, we have guys that try to sell those, hey, buy this, buy that, and it'll trade for you and make you this amount of money. Yeah, they never work. They never work. Nothing is going to beat a human being sitting at his keyboard making fucking trades, knowing what news is happening and knowing what's going on in the world. Because your bot doesn't know that the Fed Reserve is raising interest rates. Your bot doesn't know that China is locking down cities, which is causing a disruption in our supply chain, right? In our supply chains globally. Not just ours here in America, but globally. Your bot doesn't know that fucking Russia invaded Ukraine and cut the wheat coming out of Ukraine down, right? Which caused food prices to go up. That's why those bots, they're called bots in crypto world, but in our world, in the real world, in the traditional markets, we call those black box solutions, right? Those are called black box solutions, right? We give you this software and just run it and it'll make you money. That's, in other words, it's for lazy people. It's for fucking lazy people who don't want to do their homework, who don't want to do their analysis. They hope to get rich quick. I'll just put 50 grand into this account. I'll just hook my bot up to it, and it's going to make me rich. That is not reality. If there was anything like that, the whole world would be doing it. The whole world would be doing it, right? And that's what those bots are usually. It's usually a quant shop that went under, and so they package their little quant thing that didn't work, and then they sell it to you, knowing it's worthless, but at least they can make money back or whatever. So that's what he was running, a quant, or not he, the girl. His girlfriend was running Alameda is a quant shop. So they believe magic algorithms are going to make you money. And in honest truth, in a regular market, without like big turmoil, a lot of them do return you money. Most of them just make you break even, if not lose any. But the truth is, when a market, when there's market shocks, yeah, well, that little piece of math, that piece of code, that algorithm can't analyze that and make the trades for you based on that, right? Do you guys get what I'm saying? That last piece didn't work. Let me say it a different way. When the markets go risk off, well, your little piece of bot doesn't know that. Well, what is risk off? Risk off is all the big hedge fund guys, all the big institutions and everyone, the banksters, they all sell their stocks and they go into safety assets, which are bonds, right? Japanese bonds, American bonds, and Swiss bonds, right? So as a trader, as a Forex trader, I know that. So whenever we go risk off, all right, well, I go long the dollar. Easy. And I short the Australian dollar and I short the New Zealand dollar and the peso and pretty much everything I can short. Right? You short the shit out of it. Yeah, but your bot doesn't know to do that. And that's why when things like risk off happens, you get fucked with your bot. Right? And so that's what she was running. Okay, that's called quant. Those are called quantitative and analysts. Not just analysts, but quantitative funds, where the investments are based off of math. I'm going to post something later of the girlfriend, the Sam Bankman-Fried girlfriend, talking about it. I'm going to post it. I'm going to pin it to the comments in YouTube when I upload this video, okay? And she's sitting there laughing how they use kindergarten math. All right? That's pathetic. And wow, so I'm going to show you that video. I'm going to post it, and you can read it yourself. Okay, so that's what he did. He took his client's money from FTX, gave it to his girlfriend at Alameda. She threw it into her little quant bot, yeah, and it failed. Because you have to understand, Sam Bankman-Fried is not a thief, right? He didn't just rug pull people. He could have just taken everyone's money. It's not that. You know, a lot of times, CEOs of corporations, they'll do that. They'll take money out of their corporation, not client money, but their own. They'll give it to an investment firm. The firm will make money, and that's another revenue stream for the company. And so that's what you try to do. And he knew that taking clients' money is highly illegal. But what he figured was, I'm going to steal the money here, take it, borrow it, give it to my girlfriend. She's going to trade it. When that makes money, I'm going to give the people their money back, and we'll have the profits from what we did. Yeah, well, unfortunately, her little bot, her little quant shit didn't work and actually lost billions of dollars. The video that I'm going to post, you see her laughing about losing big trades. It's disgusting. And if you have your money, or if you have or had your money in FTX, believe me, watch the video that I'm going to post of her. She thinks it's a fucking game. And to them, it is a fucking game because it's not their money they're losing. And so that's what happened with FTX. Now, how does that affect us as crypto investors? Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Hold on. It's going to get cleaned up within the next few weeks. A lot of damage, a lot of hurt is going to happen. Companies are going to go bankrupt and stuff. But I want you to remember this. The fact that FTX went down, if you are a hodler of, I don't know, Chainlink, Yeah, well, so what? FTX went down, so what? It doesn't change the fact that Chainlink is still a viable company making money, right? You own IOTA. Yeah, well, FTX going down doesn't change the fact that IOTA has many government contracts with the European Union, does it? If you're a VeChain holder, FTX going down doesn't change the fact that VeChain has many onboardings and made at $1.2 billion Q1 this year. So what I want to show you is, Shomari, the market, it's crowded. Yeah, these are weak hands, and these are soccer moms and soccer dads here, okay? But once the real institutional investors arrive into this space, the big boys, the Soroses, the BlackRocks and such, you're not going to see stuff like this happen. You're not going to see, oh, FTX goes down, so everything's going down. Why? Why because FTX goes down, does Stellar go down? Why? Stellar is the same company as was yesterday. MoneyGram is using it worldwide, right? Doing the remittance, right? And that's what's going to happen is that when the smart money arrives, because right now here we're dumb money, right? Soccer mom and dad, fucking crypto nerds who still think, yeah, we're going to use this stuff as some one world money and stuff, right? All sorts of crazy shit, right? And so that's what we're dealing with in the market now, weak hands. And these are not educated investors. Probably you listening to me, if you're new to this channel right now. My regular viewers who watch me, they know about markets. But if you're new, yeah, you're probably not so market savvy. And so, and so that's what's going down. And when the Mazdas arrive, it's not going to matter. Think about this. In the stock market, the regular stock market, traditional stock market, the Dow Jones, NASDAQ, FTSE, whatever, whichever market you want, the DAX. Well, so let's take America's stock market. Well, if Ford goes down, well, it doesn't mean Boeing goes down too, right? If Boeing's numbers are bad, it goes down. If Ford's numbers are good, it goes up, right? Yeah, in this market, one thing that affects Bitcoin, well, everything goes down, right? Bitcoin goes down, everything goes down. Bitcoin goes up, everything goes up. For motherfuckers who preach decentralization, this is the most centralized market in the world. Like I just said, if Bitcoin goes down, well, why the fuck is my Chainlink going down? Chainlink doesn't have a problem, right? Why the fuck is Morpheus going down? Why is Energy Web going down? They don't have a problem. They're onboarding and onboarding. In fact, I'm about to read you VeChain, IOTA, and Chainlink with onboardings. Well, why are they down today? Because this is such a centralized fuckstick market that Bitcoin controls the prices of everything. And that's why we're waiting for the market masters, those of you who've been on this channel and have heard me talk, we're waiting for the big institutional investors and stuff to arrive after we get the regulations approved so that this won't happen anymore. FTX goes down? Yeah, well, only FTX would go down. But your Cardanos, your Stellars, your Chainlinks, your IOTAs, whatever, would still be up, right? They haven't fucked up. Their companies are making money. Do you get it? That's how fucked up this little crypto space is for now. But like I've said, and so that's the problem, right? So that motherfucker, Bankman-Fried, giving his money to his girl fucked it off on a quant fucking black box. What do you guys call them here in crypto land? A robot, bots. Yeah, and that's it. It's very simple. Now, FTX was attached to many, many companies. So we have to see the fallout from that. Were people expecting more loans from FTX? I mean, who knows, man? There's so much that FTX was involved in. And so we'll see the ramifications. But as crypto people, I want you to understand this isn't going to last forever. And, for you brothers who've been here with me for a long time, as you know, the MiCA regs are coming out from the European Union. They said that they're going to vote on the MiCA regs in, I think it's January or February. Like actually finalize it. It's already voted on. The law has already been passed, but now it's got to get the final vote and signed, right? So if you're new to this channel, the MiCA regs are the European Union's comprehensive cryptocurrency regulation package, right? You see, that's why, for all these crypto nerds out there, oh, we don't want regulation. We don't want the government involved. Well, this is what happens. Some little crypto kid billionaire steals your shit. Yeah, if that were regulated, he wouldn't have been allowed to do that. Right? In the regular market, in the traditional market where I trade, my money's on an exchange. A broker, sorry, not an exchange. I trade through a broker. And if that broker were to get hacked or stolen or I don't know, whatever the fuck happened to it, yeah, well, it's insured, right? My hodlings, my money in there is insured. FDIC insured up to $250,000, right? And, that's thanks to regulation, right? We have regulations in this country and in whatever country you live in to protect us. It's called consumer protections, right? Consumer protections. Right? And obviously, with this crypto market, well, look what happens when you don't have consumer protections. A motherfucker just can do all manner of shenanigans with your money. Yeah, and there's not a fuck all you can do about it. I mean, you could try to sue later and all that, like the Mt. Gox people. Fucking what? Almost 10 years later. 10 years or 20 years? I don't know, whatever, but no, not 20, 10. Right? That's why we want consumer protections, so that Coinbase, Binance, Crypto.com and all them have to have insurance on our money. And so they have to segregate. That's one thing they should have. And that they should have to segregate client money from corporate money. In other words, when I put money in there, yeah, that's in a segregated area. Then your corporate money, that you can play with your corporate money all you want. Right? Go ahead. Play with the corporate money all you want. But you're not allowed to play with client money. And that's what FTX did. And that's what regulations will bring us. That's what the European Union, their regulations are going to make the Europeans safe and sound. The UK just came out with their regs. They should be coming out with their regulations early Q1. Late Q1, early Q2 next year. So these are the things that are necessary. So for all those crypto nerds, I want P2P. I want to be my own bank. I don't want to be my own bank. I want to call a 1-800 number and get my fucking money back. Right? I want to have consumer protections. And so if you're new to this channel, that's what we've been preaching on this channel for 4 fucking years. We've been talking about it since day one. Literally go to the very first video I ever made. It's weird. It's just me kind of, hey guys, da-da-da. But it's on there. I still left it on YouTube just to laugh at myself a little bit. And watch the day one videos. I told you, we need these regs. We need these protections. All right. So that's FTX. Now let's get to the macro world. So that's the bad news. FTX fucked up the market. Now, fuck all that. Now let's get into the macro of the real markets, the full markets. All right, guys, so you know that we've been waiting for, we've had a few problems in the markets. We had Russia invading Ukraine, which drove down, which drove up food prices because a lot of the wheat comes out of Ukraine. Ukraine is one of the major wheat producers of the world. And, well, if you don't have wheat, you don't have fucking bread or noodles. So, that's a major, obviously, supplier of food, Ukraine. And the wheat is now coming out of Ukraine, so that's still a good thing. Sorry. Let me put it a different way. So that problem is solved. Our second problem, Xi Jinping in China. He's doing those fucking COVID lockdowns, right? Which is fucking up the supply chains for the world. Thankfully, this week, he has announced that they're going to loosen the COVID restrictions. They're still doing them, but they're loosened up, so hopefully that helps us with our supply chains. But bang! The great news we got this week, or I should say last week, was CPI numbers, the numbers for inflation. CPI is Consumer Price Index. That's how much we consumers pay for goods and services. So the CPI numbers, that's what measures inflation, right? So always watch your CPI numbers. Bang! CPI numbers dropped, and dropped by more than the estimate. So everyone's feeling real good and happy. Real good and happy. As you saw on Thursday, when the numbers came out, boom, the markets flew. The real markets, not this crypto shit, but all the markets flew. Dow Jones, NASDAQ. For you brothers in the chat room for this channel, and if you want to be in the chat room, just DM me and I'll put you in the chat. I showed you guys my Forex charts because I'm a Forex trader, so I showed everyone my charts. Boom! It was a massive explosion. So the markets are great, 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 great. We're coming out of risk off. Okay, we've been risk off for, pretty much since February, since the war started. So what's that, about a good 6 months now? Well, actually, we've been risk off a little more. Well, just whatever. Since around then, once QE started winding down, once we started raising the interest rates to wind down the quantitative easing program, QE. So this is great news. I mean, that was a massive drop in CPI. That was a massive drop in inflation. And that's what everybody's been waiting for. That's what we've all been waiting for inflation to start dropping. Well, actually, to tell you the truth, what we've been waiting for is what's known as peak inflation. Right? We've been waiting for peak inflation. So for us in the markets, last week we were waiting to see that the number was at least the same as last month because it's a month-to-month inflation CPI number, right? So we were waiting for that. But it wasn't just even, it went down. Inflation went down. So that shows us that it's starting to tumble. Raising the interest rates is starting to work. And, raising interest rates is happening all over the world, right? Inflation is worldwide. So for people who don't know, like here in America, we just had elections, and people are like, oh, look at inflation, it's Joe Biden. It's not Joe Biden, you fucking moron. It's worldwide, right? These people don't know anything about markets, right? Actually, our inflation numbers here in America, we're in single digits. Europe is in double digits. Most people are in double digits. So actually, our inflation is the best in the world in terms of the least. But anyways, so we got great numbers. Inflation is coming down. Obviously, those are American CPI numbers. We got to get the European CPI numbers. But America's the bellwether. If prices are coming down here, they're probably coming down in Europe too. And I'm going to tell you something for you European brothers listening to this. I know this is going to sound a little nuts, but it's actually kind of good that your heating costs went up this year. That your gas to heat your homes is going up this winter. Because it's going to give you less money to buy stuff, which is going to bring inflation down because the producers want you to buy their shit. So if you're not buying as much, well, they bring it down to try to get you to buy. So just that alone is going to help inflation in a roundabout way. All right, so that is basically the markets. Is there anything else? So that's the big news. That's why we wanted to start with the bad news, FTX. That's temporary. That's going to be over in about a week or two. That's fuck all. Okay, and then now let's get back to the real markets. Inflation, bang, way down last week. And so as you saw, the stock market just, not just America's, everybody's, Europe, bang, America, bang. It's now 1 p.m. here in America on East Coast time. I'm going to fire up my trading platform at about 5 o'clock. It's going to be real interesting to see what comes out of the Sydney and Tokyo markets later today. All right, so that's the market overview, guys. So good news. Okay, so and then how does that affect crypto? Well, sorry about the good news. Well, is that once this FTX crap is done, we're going to be flying again. The big boys are risk on again. Okay, if you don't know what risk on, risk off means, just go to Investopedia and type in and search risk off, risk on. Okay, I'm not going to explain it all right now. But just go and read it yourself. And so we are risk on again. Well, temporarily risk on again. And yeah, things are great. Things are great. I know your portfolio doesn't look so. My portfolio just crashed like fucking 20%, Shomari. So what? That's just weak hands. We care about the big institutional investors arriving. When is that going to happen? That's going to happen Q1, Q2 next year, right? Once the regulations come in. And I'm going to read you, America says they want to come out with their regs at some point. Taking a fucking sweet-ass time, but they're coming, okay? So don't worry about that. All right, so what I'm going to do, so what I'm saying to you is we are good to go. FTX is one little company that went on. Well, it was a big one. It was a big one. You know, in terms of for crypto, it was a big company. And it's caused a lot of market turmoil, but that's all going to wash out in a couple weeks. Someone's going to buy it. They're going to sell the assets. I know I've heard of shenanigans, money laundering. They've been doing some money laundering and a whole bunch of money. Actually, I just heard about an hour ago that FTX minted, I don't know how many millions of coins just today, this morning. It's 1 PM right now. And I heard they minted themselves. Did I just put my fucking watch on upside down? What a moron. All right. So I'm looking at the time on my watch and I'm like, what the? Okay, anyway. So yeah, they minted. So there's all manner of shenanigans over there. But you see, they can kind of get away with shit like that because, well, there's nothing, they're not doing anything illegal yet because there's no regulations. There are no consumer protections that they broke, right? FTX is registered in the Bahamas. There's a rumor going around that SBF has been arrested in the Bahamas. And there's a rumor going around that his girlfriend is in Singapore and she's trying to go to Dubai because Dubai doesn't have an extradition treaty with America. I don't know how American girls going to like living in Dubai under strict Sharia law, but go for it, sweetie. Have at it. Get your burqa and go for it. Get your burqa and get your Muslim on, sweetie. Well, I hope she enjoys that Sharia law over there. And so, but she's trying to escape to Dubai. I know she's going to do some dumb American thing and probably get herself arrested. Right? Like go outside in a bikini or something. Bitch, you're not allowed to do that. Not in Dubai, you're not. Sorry, I didn't mean to use the B word. That's what they say. I'm saying that's what the Dubai people say. I don't use the B word. I'm just saying that's what the Dubai people would say. So, so that's the story. That's what's going on. So we are in a great shape. And now I'm about to read you some really, really good news. And so that took a long time right there. So I'm going to pause this video, okay, and at the market overview part, and then I'm going to tape the story part, the regular stuff that we usually do. Well, we got to finish the market overview part here. All right, so top 10 of the day, brothers and sisters. You know, we do the top 10, bottom 10. Sorry, top 10 of the day, brothers and sisters. Top 10, Bitcoin, Ethereum, Tether, BNB, USD Coin, Binance USD, XRP, Cardano, Dogecoin, and Polygon, Matic. Notice Cardano flipping Dogecoin. All right, to get back to the number 9. All right, so market moves of the day. Single digits up to single digits down. Let me get my drink on. And you know I love you guys. I'm doing this. I got a football game on right now, daggone. You know how NFL, Sundays. But I do this because I love you. Anyway, single digits up, single digits down. Oh, look at Uniswap. Bucking the trend. Single digits up to single digits down. Toncoin, 14% up. Bang. Single digits up, single digits down. Single digits up, single digits down. Two, single digits up to single digits down. All right. Let's see who lost money today. If you see anything in here you like, go get it because it's on sale. Let's see who we're working with, boys and girls. Top 10 losers. Oh, this crypto.com shit. Guys, get your fucking money out of that. Actually, I don't tell people what to do with their money. But what I've read is people saying to get your money out. Because these guys, these exchanges, were doing that proof of reserve thing. Yeah, well, there's a lot of sneakiness. They're lending each other crypto so that they can do their snapshot of their reserves and then giving the money back. In other words, they don't really have it. Anyway, we'll talk about that later. Look, everybody, as I've told you before, just put your shit on Ledger Nanos, Ledger, because you could stake everything on Ledger Now and all that too. You don't even need to keep it on these risky exchanges anymore. It's not like back in 2018. Right? Like, remember back then, it was only Binance, right? Binance let you stake this or stake that and do that, or through an exchange. But you can do all that through your fucking Ledger wallet right now. Not your keys, not your crypto. Not your fucking keys, not your fucking crypto. Just remember that. All right, so top 10 losers of the day. Kronos, Qcoin, Casper, Solana, Polygon, Tron, Aptos, Chiliz, Stacks, and Cosmos. Let's see who made money today, if anyone. Actually, I saw some gains there. Let's see. Bang, top 10 gainers. Holy, look at that. 24 hours, 75% up, 20% up for GMX, 15% up to Tonkain, Axie Infinity doing its thing. Doing its thing. Well, all right then, top 10 gainers. Trust Wallet, GMX, Tencoin, Axie Infinity, Uniswap, Internet Computer, Thorchain, PancakeSwap, Monero, and what's that? 1inch Network. All right. Let's see what the total market cap is. Oh, under $1 trillion again. Under $1 trillion. Of course we are. Fuck. Total market cap is $830.9 billion. Under $1 trillion. When I left you last time, we were at $971.8 billion. So we have gone down, obviously, drastically. What is this? $141 billion. All right, let's look at the 24-hour volume. Yeesh, that's pathetic. That's pathetic. All right. We're at 49.6 24-hour volume. When I left you last time, we're at 83.7 in 24-hour volume. So we have gone down. What's that? $34 billion. All right, fuck it. Okay, so should we do the stories or should I wrap this up and then? All right, so I'm going to wrap this part of the video up. And then I'm going to do the stories and stuff. Okay? So let's pause. Let's end this video here. And we will. So let's get back to the Death Star. Bang. Welcome back, everybody. All right. So we're going to end the video here. Well, that portion of the video. And then we're going to do all the stories. Don't worry. What we got here? VeChain, IOTA, Chainlink, and the government for the crypto. And we'll still talk a little FTX when we get to the proof of reserve. I just don't want my computer to conk out or some crazy shit. I don't know. All right. So for now. Look, my name's Shomari Clarke. I will see you all in a minute. Subscribe here, press the bell, and then watch that video there and get your mind right. And I'll see you guys all in a minute. All right, my name's Shomari Clarke. Love you guys. See you in a second. Bye. Yes. Over and out.